Welcome back to Cloud 2K, and today I'm rebuilding the Indiana Pacers after they lose in the NBA Finals. Let's go. Unfortunately, the Indiana Pacers do fall short in Game 7 to the OKC Thunder, and obviously the big storyline coming out of the game is Tyrese Haliburton tearing his right Achilles in the first quarter after hitting 3 super deep threes to start the game. It looked like he was going to have a generational Game 7, but unfortunately, that is not going to happen. No matter how you feel about it, no matter who you rooted for, there's no way you can't appreciate the run the Indiana Pacers and Tyrese Haliburton just put on from being a 5 seed, beating the Milwaukee Bucks with Giannis and Dame. Obviously, Dame gets hurt in that series, going on to the second round and beating the top seeded Cleveland Cavaliers, beating the red-hot New York Knicks, and then going to 7 games against the best team in the entire league. And again, looking really, really good before Tyrese Haliburton gets injured. Even after Tyrese Haliburton gets injured, they're up by, 1 or 2 in halftime. The third quarter was just so rough. Only TJ McConnell could score. They tried making a run in the fourth, but unfortunately, it was just slightly too late. So because of that, we're going to have Tyrese Haliburton out this first season with an Achilles. He's not going to play it all next year. Same with Dame. Same with probably Kyrie. Probably Jason Tatum. We have a lot of people that are not going to play next year. So, I mean, as of always, I'm always excited for basketball. And I this 4 months without NBA basketball is going to kind of suck. But it's going to be a bit of a bummer next year, missing a lot of those top players. But we're going to put that aside. Today, I'm trying to win the Pacers a championship. They've been to the conference finals, 2 years ago? Or last year, I guess, technically, or however you want to word it. And then this year, went to the NBA finals. So I'm going to try to get them that ring. Pascal Siakam was pretty good. Not great, but I think pretty good. He is 31. He is getting up there. He's going to regress in the game of 2K. Miles Turner was not great. They mentioned before about wanting to buy into the tax to keep Miles Turner. They might not feel the same way again. So I don't really know what I'm going to do with him. He is 29, so he might regress, but he is the longest tenured Pacer right now. Andrew Nembhard has been really, really good. I'm hoping to keep him around. Obviously, Tyrese is our superstar when healthy. Obi Toppin had some good games, but in the game of 2K, with Jarris Walker being 21 years old, Obi Toppin might and probably won't finish this rebuild. Aaron Nesmith fouls a lot, but man, he plays scrappy defense. Benedict Mathurin has some big games. He's not afraid to shoot the ball. I mean, TJ McConnell was the savior of a couple quarters for them. This is a pretty interesting team. They have a slew of centers because of injuries, where Isaiah Jackson tears his Achilles. They had James Wiseman tear his Achilles. So you had, minutes of Thomas Bryant and Tony Bradley in the NBA Finals. This team is, they've been on multiple runs, so maybe in 2K it might be a little bit tougher to make that run, but I think we can do it. Honestly, they traded the 23rd overall pick this year for their pick next year from the Pelicans. So, honestly, us being bad this year should be pretty nice. I'm going to go to an NBA draft just in case. Also, if you hear any fans in the background, my bad. It is in the upper 90s here in PA. So, listen, as soon as this recording stops, that AC behind me is turning on because it is so unbelievably hot. Anyway, let's look for some trade finders on draft night. We have guys that and Aaron Nesmith, I don't know how he's going to perform in 2K. I do think I want to keep most of these people around for at least the next season. Johnny Furphy, I don't know if he's going to be anything. And it looks like James Johnson is going to retire. That's fine with me. But Johnny Furphy with the Nuggets pick, does that give me anything worthwhile? Tyler Kolek, picks from the Thunder, I guess. Quentin Post, AJ Green. I might just go ahead and take a 2026 Thunder pick. So that's 2 picks we're going to have next season. And hopefully that means we'll be good. We also have my bad. I'm controlling the Pelicans still. I was controlling the Pelicans because I had to do that trade of the pick. You guys get what I'm saying. Team player options, Benedict Mathurin, Jarris Walker, and Ben Shepherd, we're all going to bring back. Qualifying offers, Isaiah Jackson, probably going to bring him back to be our backup center. Obviously, Hallie's out, but we have TJ McConnell. I'm probably going to sign somebody for 1 season to play point guard for us. Andrew Nembhard, Ben Shepherd. I'm hoping Ben Shepherd at least gets a 76, 77, but we'll see from there. Aaron Nesmith, Benedict Mathurin. Expecting a big jump from Benedict Mathurin. Siakam's probably going to drop. Obi Toppin, Jarris Walker. I'm probably going to have Obi play this season, but if Jarris gets close to an 80 overall, I might trade Obi Toppin now. I don't really know. We don't have a center at the moment. So James Johnson, Tony Bradley. Yeah, I'm going to let pretty much most of these guys walk. Miles Turner is the guy that's I don't really know if I want to bring him back. How much money does he want? It looks like we actually can't even afford to bring him back, which sucks. We could take Jalen Williams away from the... I don't know if I want to do this. Thomas Bryant, Isaiah Jackson is restricted. I'm fine bringing back Isaiah Jackson, but it looks like we can't even afford to bring back our... Where even is... Did I miss? Miles Turner went to the Thunder. That little, you know what? Okay. Well, that solves that issue. I'm not paying Miles Turner because that guy signed with the people who just beat us in the NBA Finals. It's actually kind of crazy. I'm going to sign Mo Wagner to a 2-year deal, not worth really any money. Then I'm going to go make sure I get, let's see, Isaiah Jackson here because he doesn't want much money. So I might as well sign him to a 3-year deal, and I'll give him about $3 million a year. That's super, super cheap for a guy that should get better. I mean, that's Mo Wagner and Isaiah Jackson isn't exactly a stellar starting center lineup. But again, we don't really want to be super great this year. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Again, I still want to look at a backup point guard just in case. Maybe like a Spencer Dinwiddie for just one season could step in and be okay for us. And it looks like it is. I'm going to go ahead and fill out this roster. Player progression for year 1. Siakam stay, then got Nembhard goes up 1. You get 2 for Mathurin, -1 for Toppin and Neesmith, -2 for TJ McConnell. Jarris Walker is a 79. So with Toppin getting worse and Jarris Walker getting better, I think I am going to turn around and trade. Ben Shepherd's a 76 as well. So maybe we don't play him this year. I don't really know. But I think I am going to go ahead and just trade Obi Toppin because they're pretty similar overalls. And obviously Jarris Walker is much cheaper at this point in time. And we're just trying to find minutes for our young guys this season because this would be a season that we play a lot of young guys and just kind of not do great. They want to run McConnell, Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, Wagner with the bench of Toppin, Neesmith, Jarris Walker, Isaiah Jackson. I think what I want to do is I'm going to trade Obi Toppin because we just don't really need him in 2K World. And that's $14.5 million trading up. So maybe we can open that up for something later because we are paying our top 2 guys, obviously, a lot of money. Bobby Portis, I mean, I kind of just want to take on, if I can get a pick from this year, I wouldn't mind that. But it looks like they want to offer me decent players, which, again, is cool. But, like, 2026 Brooklyn Nets pick. Yeah, we now have 3 picks in this upcoming draft. Even if we don't draft them, we can maybe trade to do something there. So McConnell, Nembhard, Mathurin, Siakam, Wagner, Neesmith, Jarris Walker, Isaiah Jackson, Spencer Dinwiddie. And then I'm going to do a 10-man rotation because I do want Ben Shepherd getting minutes as well, even over a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie. I just want him to be a backup point guard. I don't really care about what he actually does. But we have Walker, Jackson, and Shepherd, young guys on the bench that hopefully next season should be a bit better. Game 1 of the season, we do play the New York Knicks. We lose by 61. Okay, this is going to be a long, long season. And while we are going through this grueling season, you can make it better by hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. Most people that watch my videos do not subscribe. I don't know why, but all you have to do is hit the little button. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and helps me out a ton. I appreciate it. Thank you. We are at the trade deadline. We are 15-37. So, like, really, really bad. The worst team in the league, which is exactly what I wanted. Siakam is not having a great year. Nembhard is 15, 3, 4.5. Good, decent enough shooting splits. Obviously, Tyrese is not playing. Mathurin, 13. Not as many shots as I was kind of hoping he was taking. Neesmith having a pretty good season. Jarris Walker, 9. Hoping a little bit more with the opportunity he was getting. Mo Wagner is a fine starting center. TJ McConnell, 9 and 5. I mean, it's cool. I guess maybe part of it is shot tendency. I didn't really look at that. I mean, Benedict Mathurin, I want him taking a lot of shots this season because I want him getting better. Jarris Walker, same thing. Like, I need Mathurin, Jarris Walker really be the 2 guys that take jumps this year that we have for next year. Ben Shepherd would be cool, but I'm not super locked into that. Is there anybody, like, older that I feel like I should trade that I don't really want to be here at this point in time? Not really. Like, McConnell, yeah, but I'm not trading TJ McConnell yet. I would like to keep him on a team. But, again, he is 33 years old. He is a legend for him, though, so I think I'm going to hold off. I think I'm going to hold off and just kind of let the season ride out. Nikola Jokic wins MVP, Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year in Philadelphia. He fell to 3. Okay, Kevin Porter Jr., 6th Player of the Year. Vic Depoy, Montes Buzelis, Most Improved. Cade Cunningham, Clutch. Chris Finch, Coach of the Year. Pacers, nobody on the first team, second team, or third team. No defensive teams. We were bad. Let's get the season out of the way. We'll have a healthy Tyrese Haliburton next season. And we get a Magic Thunder Finals. And the Thunder win in 7 over the Atlanta Magic that have a new Desmond Bane, I guess. LeBron, Chris Paul, Al Horford's a Wizard. Okay. We're going to get to the draft lottery here. Again, we have 3 picks. Not saying we're going to take them all. Maybe we trade them. Potentially, we have, we have 3 and 4. Potentially 3 and 4. We end up with number 1. We end up with pick number 1, number 7, and then we should have one more, right? And number 15. And 23. Oh yeah. we're so locked in. NBA draft, I don't even know what it looks like. Prospect scouting, we have a 79 overall point guard. That's a bummer because we have TJ McConnell and Tyrese Haliburton. Do you trade pick 1? If I trade you pick 1, that gives me pick 2 and Scottie Pippen, Denny Avdia, Tumani Kamara, Bob Carrington, Justin Japandi. Okay, I might build a trade here. Because there's a potential we could win a championship this year with a good team as we have now. And then, like Aaron Nesmith now, that's $11 million. Can I find a wing? Can I find a wing that's kind of worth that? Michael Porter Jr., no. Montes Pizzelles, I need a somewhat cheap wing. That's the problem. Norm Powell, no. Jalen Wells, not worth 1. Zachary Shashay, Brandon Miller. Not a lot of wings worth that kind of money, unfortunately, that are not like super, super good. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. I'm not bringing in Kyle Kuzma. Trey Murphy is interesting. The Pacers would acquire 11 more million than allowed. It's TJ McConnell. We don't have a lot of money to trade. That's kind of our issue. But there's just they don't trade TJ McConnell, right? Am I being dumb about that? What about Bilal Coulibaly? Pick number 1 in Aaron Nesmith for Bilal Coulibaly. I don't even want 30 because we have a pick later in this draft, but we have the Wizards next year. That was probably a bad trade. They take the point guard. Okay, but we also have pick number 7 as well. And I feel more comfortable taking this 74 overall power forward. I don't know if he's going to be great for us, but he's probably a trade piece. I'm kind of looking at these last couple of guys as trade pieces for us. We have so many first-round picks. Okay, we brought in 3 first-round picks, which is phenomenal for us. Super, super phenomenal. 73, 72, 72, and then a 68 in the second round. Jarris Walker, Ben Shepherd are both coming back. Qualifying offers is Benedict Mathurin. Okay, so if we go into now free agency, our team is Haliburton, TJ McConnell, Andrew Nembhard, Ben Shepherd, Bilal Coulibaly. We're gonna bring back Benedict Mathurin as well. Siakam, Jarris Walker with this Gregory Haywood guy, and then our center spot is not great. So, okay, I just want to make sure we bring back Benedict Mathurin. I'm just gonna go ahead and give him a 5-year deal, 14 point something million. Let the rest of these guys walk away. That way we can get into free agency and kind of just know for sure. Like, it's the center spot. We know that for sure. And I don't think there's anybody I want to really trade for that. Like, I would... Can I trade Mo Wagner? Just so, like, a 1-year rental was really all we needed him for. But I kind of just want to pick here. If you can just give me a pick, Grizzlies give me multiple picks. Because I see Walker Kessler's restricted. I didn't even... That's on me. Vucevic, Mitch Rob... Draymond Green. I'm bringing in Mitchell Robinson. I know it's not much of an upgrade, but it's better defensively. And I think our team right away is better. So let me see a player progression. Player progression for year 2 sees Tyrese Haliburton go to a 91. Siakam does drop 1. We get +1 for Nembhard, +2 for Mathurin, 1 for Bilal, +4 for Jarris Walker to an 83. Mitch Robinson 82. Isaiah Jackson is also a 79. This is unfortunately the last season we have with TJ McConnell because he is just getting worse and worse and worse. If we win a ring this year, then that's what the video is, and I'm super, super happy about it. But I'm really, really worried that if we don't, TJ McConnell might have to be collateral in a trade, and his value just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. So maybe we should have took the guy at number 1 this year. Maybe that's a fumble on my part. But we're going to run Tyrese Haliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam. I'm actually going to run Bilal Coulibaly at the 3 for more defense and have Benedict Mathurin to be a really, really good 6-man, along with Jarris Walker, Isaiah Jackson, and Ben Shepherd. And then TJ McConnell is going to get his minutes. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. I'm going to take these guys' minutes down just a little bit. I do want Mitch Robinson playing quite a bit. We're going to give him 30. Siakam's only playing... Okay, I got to mess with this a little bit more. Siakam's going to be playing 32 minutes, 30 from Bilal, 27 from Nembhard, 32. Let's look at our system proficiency. 3.5-star perimeter centric is probably going to be the best. We have a 4-star bounce. We're going to go to 4-star with Rick Carlisle. Game 1 of the season, we're going to lose by 5 to the Bucks, where Michael Porter Jr. 30 pieces us. Okay, but we have Tyrese Haliburton back. We should be good this year. So at the trade deadline, 38-12, the 1 seed I mean, yeah, it makes sense. The biggest difference between last season and this season is the fact that we have Bilal Coulibaly. No, obviously it's having Tyrese Haliburton back, averaging 20, 3.5, 9.5, 50, 40, 78. Siakam, again in 2K, just doesn't sim super well. Andrew Nemhart's having a pretty good season. Benedict Mathurin, 18 points, 5 rebounds, only 1 assist, but good shooting percentages. Jarris Walker's having a pretty damn good season. Bilal Coulibaly, 14.5, 5 and 3. Just kind of replacing Aaron Nesmith with Bilal Coulibaly, who in 2K is just a better player. I don't know. I mean, they're both super young. I guess you project Bilal Coulibaly to be better than Nesmith, but maybe, I don't know, whoever you take right now. That's up to you. Mitch Robinson, 10 and 11, doing exactly what those inside bigs do in 2K. Isaiah Jackson is doing fine. TJ McConnell, 3 and 2 on horrible shooting splits, and Ben Shepherd's just along for the ride as well. I'm not changing anything. It would be TJ McConnell and Ben Shepherd, the two guys that I would trade, but I'm not trading TJ. Luka Doncic wins MVP with the Rockets, who just got Kevin Durant, by the way. I might do a rebuild for them as well. Thomas Sorber, Rookie of the Year for the Wizards. Not even the guy that drafted at 1, it's the guy that drafted at 18. All right. Isaiah Collier, 6th Player of the Year. Vic Depoy, Tracy Jackson Davis, Most Improved. Steph Curry, Clutch. Chris Finch, Coach of the Year. Nathan Back. We didn't even get Coach of the Year. Okay. No Pacers on the first team. Tyrese Haliburton, All-NBA second team. 20 points, 3.5 rebounds, 9.5 assists, 50, 40, 83. We'll take it. Nobody else, I'm assuming. That's okay. Doesn't matter. We are the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, taking on the 8 seed of Philadelphia 76ers, who have Tyrese Maxey, Quentin Grimes, Michael Porter Jr., Cooper Flag, and Joel Embiid. Okay. That is a 2K Sim 8 seed. I'm just going to have to assume they had injuries, even though injuries are off. That's the only thing that really resonates in being the 8 seed. Game 1, we do end up winning the game by 15. Andrew Nemhart comes out. It's playoff time. Andrew Nemhart, it's just what he does. Tyrese Haliburton has his... Okay. Wow, we really get an authentic playoff experience there, huh? Okay. Game 2, we tie the series... Or, I'm sorry. We go up 2 games, nothing. 3 games, nothing. We're going to go ahead and sweep them in the first round. Easy peasy. Milwaukee in the first round, we have their number. Davion Mitchell, Andre Jackson Jr., Paul George, Giannis, and Tracy Jackson Davis. Okay. Michael Porter Jr. was on the Bucks to start the season. Because I remember almost making that trade. Or like when I looked at it, I don't even know what it was, but they traded for Paul George. Okay. All right, cool. Not my problem. We go up 1-0. Siakam, 29, 6 and 10. Tyrese Haliburton has a pretty damn good game. Giannis has 33, but it doesn't even matter. Did I just see... I just saw Damian Lillard. But it said Davion Mitchell was starting. Okay. Hey, whatever, 2K. Whatever you want to do, 2K. We go up 2 games to nothing. 2-1, that's fine. We go up 3-1. Let's win this in 5. We win this in 5. Let's take on the number 2 seeded Detroit Pistons. Cade Cunningham, Jaden Ivey, Asar Thompson, Ron Holland, and Jalen Duren. A really good, young, fun team, but I think we should handle this pretty easily. We won by 14. Bilal Coulibaly gives us his game 1 in the playoffs. Siakam was 17. Bilal Coulibaly would be hilarious Eastern Conference Finals MVP. But it's Andrew Nemhart back in Game 2 doing exactly what he does come playoff time. Game 3, oh my God, we're walking through the competition. Game 4, let's do a little... Okay, they win a game. That's okay. That's okay. We win in 5 to take on Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shout out Tyrese Haliburton for Eastern Conference Finals MVP. Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Jaden McDaniels, Julius Randle, and Naz Reid. A very, very good team. It's going to be an issue. Maybe not. We win by 21 game 1. Anthony Edwards has 23. Not a great game. Benedict Mathurin, game 1, comes out and gives us a 24-piece off the bench. Game 2, they tie the series 1-1. Anthony Edwards with 27. Mitch Robinson goes 19 and 7 rebounds. A block on 9 for 9 shooting before fouling out. That's a hell of a game, man. We're down 2 games to 1 with Jarris Walker giving us 20. We're dropping down to a 8-man rotation. They want to start Mathurin and Walker. Walker in the playoffs, 14 points, 5.5 rebounds, decent shooting. Siakam in the playoffs has been... I'm still playing Siakam over... Yeah. Benedict Matherin's been good, so I'm fine with that. But I'm taking this bench minutes down a little bit. Jarris Walker, you're really, really good, but we're not starting you over Pascal Siakam at this point in time. Mitch Rob's going to play 33, 37, 37, 36. Sure, we're down 2 games to 1. This is it. We tied the series 2-2. Tyrese Haliburton 33 and 9, 28 and 10 from Benedict Mathurin. That's why we're starting him now. Game 5, we go down 3 games to 2. Jaden McDaniels gets us Tyrese Haliburton game 6 in Indiana to force a game 7 in Minnesota at halftime. It looks like we're in decent control, only up by about 4 points, but going into the fourth quarter, we are up by 23 points. We outscored them by 20 in the third quarter, and that's going to be enough to force a Game 7 to 42 from Benedict Mathurin. He's been phenomenal these 2 games we started him. Simcast Game 7 in Minnesota. This is it. After back-to-back years of not winning the finals, you have a down year with Tyrese Haliburton's injury. Going into the fourth quarter, we're up by, that's what, 18 points. We're going to win the NBA Finals, and I'm going to jump in to watch the celebration. That's it. It looks like Jaden McDaniels is passing the ball in. We have Siakam. It looks like, I can't tell who that is on the, that's Benedict Mathurin. Jarris Walker's out there. Tyrese Haliburton's out there. Mitch Robinson's out there. Okay, so it looks like pretty much our starting units out there. Anthony Edwards just runs right by Benedict Mathurin, misses the layup. Benedict Mathurin gets a rebound, gives it to Tyrese Haliburton. That is going to be it. In 1 second, the Indiana Pacers have officially won the NBA championship. Look at the guys, man. You know, again, whether you're a Pacers fan or not, I feel like a lot of people were rooting for them. The underdog, the 5 seed, to win the finals against the 68-win OKC Thunder. But again, shout out to the Thunder. They've been phenomenal all year. Shai's the MVP, Conference Finals MVP, scoring champ, and an NBA Finals MVP. I don't know. I feel like I said so much. He did a phenomenal season. So shout out Shai. Shout out Tyrese Haliburton. Again, we're going to miss you next season. And shout out the Pacers, man, fighting through all the issues they had to deal with getting into this season, being the underdog in every single series, and still giving hope to everybody that the little man can still win. That was pretty cringe. But Mitch Robinson's there, right there holding the championship trophy. I'm assuming Finals MVP is going to go to Tyrese Haliburton. Maybe it goes to Pascal Siakam. We're going to find here in a second. But again, not a lot of changes we had to do to this roster. TJ McConnell gets his ring as well. So, I mean, TJ McConnell, shout out him. It's going to, Tyrese Haliburton is going to win Finals MVP. And there it is. Indiana Pacers have won the championship. Tyrese Haliburton Finals MVP. The final team is Tyrese Haliburton, Pascal Siakam, Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, Jarris Walker, Bilal Coulibaly, Mitch Robinson, Isaiah Jackson, Ben Shepherd, and TJ McConnell as our 10-man. So we ended up trading Nesmith and some picks or something like that for Bilal Coulibaly, bringing in Mitch Robinson, and that was pretty much it. We didn't have to do much. It just goes to show that, you know, they have a lot of young pieces that in 2K are going to progress. But I hope you guys like this video. Again, hit the like button and subscribe. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, and I can't do that without you. But I'll see you guys later. Peace.